Hi, Earth signs. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the week of, what are we, September? It's going to be September 14th. Sorry, y'all. I got to catch up here. So I have a treat for us today. See this beautiful stack, Earth signs of decks. I was pondering, for the longest time I've wanted to do these readings with multiple decks, but I realized that I don't want to spend the whole time shuffling. So I'm going to go ahead and edit these a bit and speed through the shuffling. So just bear with me here in the beginning. I'm going to divvy up. I'm going to shuffle all of these and divvy them up, and we'll get into your reading. So I hope you enjoy. I apologize for all the shuffling in the beginning, but it's going to make for a really rich reading. So thank you for joining me, Earth signs. Please remember to subscribe. It helps me a lot, and to share these videos. All right. Remember, also, you can follow me on Instagram at grateful_Drake. Okay. Let's get into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle and divvy these up, and then we'll talk about what I see. And then if we have time, and I think there should be time, I'm going to pull you guys cards from the tarot deck, okay? Which give you kind of like the details. Okay. All right, Earth signs, let's get into it, okay? So let's see, how many cards is this? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Wow. Okay, so Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, here's your weekly reading for the element of Earth for the week of September 14th, 2020, or whenever you find this. Oh, and we pulled the card of Virgo. It's funny. Okay, so the first card that came out for you guys here is, this is called Care. This is funny because this actually came out for one of the readings I did yesterday on Instagram on my Friday weekend tarot reading at grateful_Drake. So this is a number 12 card, and it's called Care, Echoes of the Heart. And here's the message that came out for you. Wrap an invisible cloak of love around you and share your kind words with all. Take care in the words that you speak and choose, for they build your body and your life form. Feel the gentle wind that works your words of love to shape your life into beauty. All cultures and faiths speak of angels, messengers, guiding spirits, and all subservient to the Creator. These voices are heard in your thoughts, but manifest most profoundly in your heart. So this is about taking care and being careful with what's coming out of your mouth, kind of the things that you're thinking about. I call them tapes. I learned that from somebody else. I didn't make that up. But it's like a tape that's been playing for all these years that you just no longer are needing to have to monitor these thoughts. It's just they're on autopilot now because of they're so ingrained in who you've become. So they're telling you to just kind of keep an eye on what's on repeat, okay? Because everything that we think, everything that we feel, everything that we talk about eventually will manifest. So it's just really important, okay, to be mindful of these. Okay, so the next card I pulled for you guys is called Spirit Animal. Look, thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. So there's somebody here that's deeply connected to, the animals, as animal totems, things like that, you probably always see symbols and not symbols, but animals, which are symbols for you in your life. It's important that whenever you see an animal that maybe you don't see all the time, that seems kind of out of place, or it's a new animal that you see, to really pay attention. Also pay attention to the ones that come around frequently, though, because those could be the animals that are meant to be your animal guides, right? So pay attention. Yes. So yes to what I'm saying, but also I feel strongly this card comes up to it's a kind of a very specific message for somebody in particular who maybe was trying to look for a message, was looking for an answer to a question that they had, and maybe came to the readings for guidance or for affirmation or confirmation. Okay, so the answer is yes. So it feels very specific whenever I get this card. It's important with whatever you're going through, you need to be patient, okay? If I were to pull a tarot card, maybe I will. I'll pull 3 clarifiers. But it's important, I was going to say the Hangman is the lesson of patience, okay? So this is a number 23 card. It feels like, well, the woman in this picture, she's in a wedding dress. It looks like a wedding dress. It's a white gown. And she looks like she's gray almost, okay? So I feel like, just what I get from this card, it's important for you to be not in the waiting space, but in patience, okay? Waiting's different than patience. I know I talk about this a lot, so if you heard it before, excuse me, but I have to repeat for people who've never heard it before. So there's a difference between patience and waiting, right? Waiting's like 1, 2, counting the seconds, the minutes, the hours, you know, the days, the weeks, the months, the years. Whereas patience is, for me, patience is when I know I'm still kind of waiting for something, but I want to surrender to it more. I make sure that I'm filling up my time with things that are very life affirming, right? You want to make sure if there's something that you're trying to manifest, one, take stock of what you're speaking out loud, okay? But 2, it's important to use that time to do things that are going to be very fulfilling for your life, okay? Earth signs, let me just pull 3 clarifier cards for this patience card. Earth signs. Earth signs. Earth signs. Perhaps it has to do with the Virgo, or maybe you are the Virgo since we pulled this Virgo card. But let's see what this patience is about. What I say, friend, what I say. Didn't I say the Hangman? This is the path of the Hangman. And he comes down the center, right? Isn't it amazing how this happens? So, the path of the Hangman is, like I said, and look, he's reversed. This is the reversed Hangman. An upright Hangman would look like this. We want to see him hanging upside down. We want him to be in this kind of uncomfortable space, because through discomfort comes enlightenment. You're not supposed to know how it's going to happen. You're not supposed to know exactly what it's going to look like in the end. You may be even involved with an Aries. The Emperor came out. He's the card of Aries, but he's reversed. So the Emperor card is the path of authority, responsibility. He's the father and the husband of the deck. So either you're dealing with issues with your father, your husband, maybe you are the father or the husband, or you're dealing with themes about men who are supposed to be safe, who are supposed to be responsible, who are supposed to be kind and nurturing and giving and loving, but at the same time very disciplined and wise and structured. So to get the Emperor and the Hangman side by side reverse, it feels like you're dealing with issues with men, for sure, and you're kind of in this space in your life that feels maybe even threatening. Okay, maybe even threatening. It may feel threatening to you to not know what's going on. Spirit wants you to know everything's going to be okay. You follow with the Ace of Cups, which is like absolute fulfillment and abundance, okay? So it did come upright, which is great. This shows new endeavors and new emotional connections. This shows possibly budding relationships. However, you're going to kind of have to sit through this phase. Okay, it's just part of the process. Okay, it'll make you stronger. The next card you guys got is sensitivity. Archangel Haniel. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. That would be this as well, this Ace of Cups. Extra sensitive to energies and emotions, which is great. The only thing about being extra sensitive is then you have to really be careful about self-care. So it's awesome that our senses are a little heightened, but then it just means you have to take more time for yourself because you have to decompress. You have to come back to center, right? And then we pulled the card Virgo. Virgo's keywords are the serving of others, the details, do what you must do. Some other characteristics are methods for the healing power, methods for the healing power of, the analyzing of, resulting from the perfectionism of. So those are some of the things that Virgos go through. Sorry, y'all, I had to turn off the camera because my daughter is being so loud. Look, y'all. I'm just trying to do this. I'm so sorry. Okay. So Virgo, right? We know Virgos, they're like very analytical. They are kind of obsessed with the details. But maybe that obsessed would not be a kind word. Maybe obsessed with the details when maybe they're in their shadow and they're not feeling as balanced. But they're great with details, right? So this may be a time in your life where this is a waiting phase, and you're trying to manifest something, and Spirit is trying to let you know to lighten up a little bit on thinking so much about the details of the situation and how it's going to manifest. It's not going to be helpful or good for you, right? All right, y'all. So let's clean up the board and see what else we can pick up on here. Ooh, make sure I'm putting these away in the proper locations. Okay, Earth signs. Messages for September 14th, the week of September 14th, 2020, or whenever this video finds you for Earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Remember, if you guys are tuning in to the zodiac sign videos at the beginning of the month, you know, I do those once a month for the 12 signs. Remember, you can also watch your sun, moon, or rising to get additional information or different perspectives as well. Sometimes you'll get a whole different area of your life in those readings, Earth signs, okay? Earth signs. Earth signs, please. Earth signs. Earth signs. Earth signs. Earth signs. Earth signs. Earth signs. Oh wow, the Emperor reverse came out again. So, you know what I feel like is some of y'all are dealing with issues, wow, this is really interesting, of there may be a love interest in your life who at this time, now the Emperor is ruled by the sign of Aries. Not only that, but Mars is in retrograde. Okay, I'm not an astrologist, but you know, I'll be learning some things. So Mars is the planet of action, and it's a very fiery and passionate planet, right? It's an orange planet, right? Mars rules Aries. So for Mars to be in retrograde right now, we're dealing with themes about working on how we express ourselves and how we do things, how do we communicate, and it's really with a kind of a highlight on aggression. Okay, so I feel like at this time, this may be bringing out something with a love interest of yours, creating this person to be kind of extra tempered, extra fiery, extra impulsive, and kind of, I feel like this is a good person, because the way I'm reading this right now, you got the King of Wands that came side next to the Emperor reverse. So I feel like we essentially have a good person here. But right now, he's kind of in his shadow, and I feel like you're taking this time to figure out, like, is that even something that I want to put up with, right? So the relationship, it does feel relationshipy. We have the first card that shows up is the Lovers reversed, okay? So this is about soulmated coupled relationships, really beautiful relationships, but it's reversed. So it feels out of whack right now. It feels unbalanced. The Lovers card is also about discernment. So you're taking this time to really discern and see, like, is this something I want to rock with? Is this something, yeah, he might be a good dude, but there's these qualities that are coming out in him right now that are funky. I feel like usually this person makes you feel really juicy. But at this time, it's the dynamics of the relationship are making you feel out of whack, making you feel out of touch with who you are, making you kind of even questioning what you want, who you are, how is this relationship going to affect you in the long run? Is this what you want? Okay. It does feel like you are very intuitive. Down the center, we have Eight of Wands. This is intuition. This is spirit messages. This is communication coming in quickly. So the communication between you two is fast. Like the way that you communicate, it's like either one of you, one or both of you even come in with this swift ass, like kind of almost maybe sometimes impulsive way of responding or and communicating. It does feel like there's true love here, because another key word for this card is true love, and you get the Lover. So it does feel like there's deep love here, but you're just in a space where you're trying to figure out, like, okay, yeah, it might be true love, but is this what I want? Like I keep repeating myself, is this what I want? My light is going ham. They may be looking at you, they may be seeing qualities in you, and they may realize that you're really in love, or that you are or were really head over heels for them. But that for them may be making them feel a little bit wacky. It feels like this other person has a hard time with with themselves and kind of looking at their own behaviors and they're reactive, okay? And so even though you may be showing them great things, doing great things for them, it may be a little bit scary. maybe it may feel fast, it may feel overwhelming for them. Okay, so let's get some. So what about this? We get some more information here for earth signs, please. Okay, so what next, please? So what next, please? Oh, how many is that? 4? All right. Let's take it just the way it fell. 4. I usually don't pull 4. I might actually pull another one because it feels a little bit off. Okay. Well, this is interesting. You guys got 8 of Wands reversed, followed by the reverse Tower card, followed by reverse 5 of Pentacles. So what this kind of tells me is that there has been, was, or is, there has been a really quick, something happened that came in swiftly that created this Tower moment for you, okay, within this situation. And it made it really hard to see any of the gifts, and you thought that either the situation was over with, done with, you felt like your world was crashing down, and it felt very overwhelming. 5 of Pentacles is a 5. It's a challenges card, challenges and change. However, at the end of the row, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which came upright. So it feels like, you know, these aren't even supposed to be love readings, but this is what's going on for y'all. It feels like this Tower moment was put in place in order to create more stability. Either that, or you got some other kind of like stable energy coming in. So I don't know if this is kind of like a transition of this kind of King of Wands, Emperor energy up here or not. This could be the same person. To me, I'm looking at this like this is the same person. Fire sign person. If not fire sign, just really fiery person. So either there's, on the horizon, there's some sort of transition with this person, as in who they're changing, they're transitioning, they're becoming a better person. Or you have somebody better coming in. Possibly earth sign, okay? So Knight of Pentacles is somebody reliable, dependable, stable, enduring, stands the test of time, okay? Everything we would want in a mate, okay? Let's see what else comes out. Okay. Feels like you've decided to move along. This second row here is indicating a going with the flow, a leaving a rocky time. Perhaps you were tired of this person, this situation, a person or situation coming in and kind of almost stealing your mental state of mind, like stealing your peace of mind, okay? We have in the center Ace of Pentacles, and whenever we see those Ace of Pentacles, they trump everything. It reminds me a lot of this Knight of Pentacles. That, look at the hand holding out the pentacle here, and he as well in his hand is holding out the pentacle. So not only are we getting a boost from spirit, and they're trying to help us with these goals or these things that we're manifesting, whether it be in relationships or just personal situations, you're definitely getting help. This situation has caused you to feel emotionally kind of insecure at this time. Queen of Cups reverse. Okay, so she is not feeling great right now. Kind of emotional, kind of sad. That could be due to kind of like what I like to say is this stinky offer. Like coming back to this guy up here, like he's trying to get his shit together, but while he's trying, he might be cool to spend time with, but like when he's trying to get his shit together, what he's offering to you perhaps at this time isn't exactly what you had thought. You know, that's not what you had in mind. You know what I'm saying? And so it just feels like kind of a half-ass situation that's been going on here. And six of swords and then 7 of swords. You're like, I'm over it. This is too much. This is too much for me. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so we get the Hangman again. He comes upright. So remember, he's our lesson in patience and not waiting, but patience. Followed by 2 pages, the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. And this Page of Cups, this is the same guy. They both come reversed, okay? So we're looking at, when we see these repeat cards, that's Spirit's way of coming in and really trying to affirm to us and get our attention about particular messages, okay? So look how these look. Even though this Hangman is reverse, this is actually the right way the card's supposed to come. But it's really showing me about having to be patient during this time while you're trying to figure out, maybe even you have these 2 options, right? There may be 2 suitors who are kind of approaching you with something that is, they're trying to show you something, but you like, really, that's it? Again, this stinky offer, this Page of Cups, this could be somebody water sign. And Page of Pentacles, this could be somebody earth sign. So, but these are immature offers. These are offers and new situations that are kind of whack. Okay, pages are the adolescence of the deck. They're the young energy of the deck. So to get a page reverse and repeatedly, you got 3 reverse pages. To get repeat, it just shows like these offers. It shows these situations or commitments that are like half-assed. Okay. Okay, Earth signs. So I hope that gave you kind of a feel for or a grasp of how to maneuver in your situation, where to go next. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Please remember to share these videos. And yeah, I love you. And I'll see you next week. All right.